Hey guys, welcome back to Ken Cinema Sofa. If it's your first time here, I'm your brother Ken, a missionary of 16 years in Japan. But this channel is all about exploring my other passion, awesome cinema. And when I say cinema, baby, we're gonna get into some cinema tonight, or at least tonight here in Tokyo. Robert Eggers' Nosferatu 2024. I've been waiting a long time for this. It came out late here in Japan. No, it hasn't even come out here in Japan. No. I'm having to watch it streaming online. It has not debuted here in theaters. That's what happens. That's one of the downsides of living in this country. I had to wait like 6 months for the first Avengers film to come out. That was torture, man. I have like 3 other Eggers films on this channel: The Witch, The Northman, and The Lighthouse. And I believe that each one of them has that undeniable Eggers style, right? That he's wanting to transport you through meticulous research into another era, into another time period, right? You will go so far as to, research the dialect and the intonation, even the idioms, right? To make you feel like I have left my 21st century movie theater chair and I am in this world, right? I am in ancient Scandinavia with these Vikings, right? I am in a 19th century lighthouse. I mean, even 120 years ago, people spoke English differently, you know? I mean, we could understand a good deal of it, but well, even today, if you go to parts of the UK, it gets rough, man. But you know, that's one of the great things about just living in this world and having a history in rich cultures. And I really appreciate a director like this that doesn't want you to feel like you're watching a richly produced stage play every movie. You know what I mean? Like a lot of Hollywood films, when they try to do period pieces, they come off like that, you know, like everybody's talking and acting how they would, you know, in the 21st century, but draped in shepherd's clothing, you know? No. I am a big fan of Bram Stoker's Dracula, the novel. And you may be wondering like, what? You're a missionary. But, you know, look, that book and stories like it are addressing many things, but one of the prime things that they're addressing is the problem and the idea of evil and where it comes from, right? And how it leaches onto the fallen human heart. Or can it find something that is enticing and defective already in the human heart and just really amplify that? Okay, so guys, this is a remake of the original F.W. Murnau film Nosferatu, which itself, if you don't know, is an adaptation of Dracula, an unofficial adaptation, I might add. So there's a lot of other stuff to talk about concerning that, which I'll probably get into as the reaction goes on. Well, without further ado, let's get into it. This is 2024's Nosferatu by Robert Eggers. Let's do it. I can't believe this is happening. I've been waiting so long for this. Ooh, that's the old Universal. Okay, that's creepy already.
Come to me, a guardian angel.
Guardian angel?
A spirit of comfort. Anything.
Anything?
Hear my call.
Wow, what's happening? Why is she calling out to anything? You. Okay, that was probably her first mistake, just calling out to anything. Got the crucifix on the wall. You wakened me from an eternity of darkness. Ooh, wow. This is really interesting because it's not black and white, but it is desaturated. That's an interesting way to do this. You'll be one with me ever, eternally. Must be speaking in Romanian. Do you swear it? Oh, no. Don't say that. Oh! Oh my God. Dude, I know everybody heard me outside. Oh man, this is Japan. Like, people are really uptight about loud noise.
Thomas?
What's that, my love?
What's that, my love? Okay. Nice camera work. The way it just dances around.
Honeymoon was yet too short. Take off your shoes.
I wish I could stay, my love. How should I have earned such a doting wife?
Everything's making me jump now. You know what? Man, I wish I could have seen this in the theater. It's still not out here in Japan.
He has the position already.
Oh, okay.
I'll send him away.
It's like she's talking to somebody already, assuming Orlok. Wow, look at this, look at this, look at this. This is beautiful. Production design feels lived in and real in Germany, 1838. Look at that. The soldiers' uniforms and even those ships with the tall beams like that has such a Gothic look. Oh.
Pray pardon me, Herr Knock, for my tardiness.
Your delay is providential, my boy. Providential. Come in, come in. I knew it was providence. A new husband requires new wages. Me to extend my congratulations to your wife.
Thank you, sir.
She truly is beautiful. Now, I have been entertaining dealings with a foreign count, very old line of nobility, very old and eccentric. Wishes to acquire a home here in our Visburg.
Oh, yes.
To retire here. He has one foot in the grave, so to speak.
What's wrong with his head?
Here is the peculiarity. He's too infirm to travel, so you needs must journey to him. He lives in a small country east of Bohemia,
That was
isolated
creepy.
in the Carpathian Alps.
Transylvania.
It will be a great adventure, my boy.
Execute the deed here when he arrives.
Oh, no, it is much too urgent. He insists we offer him an agent in the flesh. And he will reward you handsomely, my boy, handsomely. Secure this account, and you will secure your official position in the firm.
So it seems like this fella is already under the Count's control.
And what was the Count's name?
Orlok.
Orlok. So yeah, this is Bram Stoker's Dracula. This is how it all sets out. Like, the names are just changed to avoid a lawsuit. Why have you killed these beautiful flowers?
Let us put them in water.
They will only die in a few days. Throw them out.
What?
Throw them out!
What are you...
What are you on about?
What is
I
this?
must tell you my dream.
Ellen, we have put these difficulties behind us.
I must.
Please.
It was our wedding. You weren't there, standing before me, all in black. It was death. Everyone was dead. The stench of their bodies was horrible.
Oh my God.
But I've never been so happy as that moment.
I forget sometimes that Robert Eggers, he goes hard, man.
Never speak these things aloud. No.
You mustn't leave. I love you too much.
She's saying that she was so happy in the arms of death, marrying death. But at the same time, she realizes the fearful reality of that. She's warning him because she knows she's lured by that. Man, look at the warm lighting here. So this guy is like the Arthur character, Arthur Homewood in the original novel.
You've truly taken your father's place now. It's incredible.
The bloody responsibility is crushing, Thomas, crushing. Of course, it's
Crushing.
infuriating.
I tried to grow that mustache. I tried. I almost got there.
Speak none of this to Ellen. I add that we have another on the way.
Wow.
Congratulations. You always were a ratting game.
I cannot resist her. And when will you two newlyweds?
I'm no longer a pauper. I mean to say I shall finally be able to return the monies you loaned me.
Not another word.
You can clearly see the difference in status between their two tuxedos. Even little details like that. Look at that. That's like a painting. Look at that. It's like a rich oil painting. Wow. Okay, I saw that shot in the trailer, and so I was thinking... Oh,
Papa, don't let her beat me to the monster.
I am to hunt a monster.
oh, right here. Okay, okay.
He shall presently be in thy rule, and I shall attend thee here, object of thy contract!
Okay, so he is the Renfield character. Okay.
Have you so little faith in me?
I will send you my utmost.
No, man, you need it. You need it.
And you will write to me every day.
Wow, it really kills me back in the ancient times how people would have to just set out on a horse, just hope the weather went well, no bandits, no wild animals attacking you, scaring your horse off, right? Because they are skittish. So this must be Transylvania, Wallachia. It's like, get out of here. No money? You see the Romanian classic ethnic clothing. Or is this Cossack? Cossacks. See, Eggers does this. This is what I love. He wants you to feel that there are other groups and types of people and eras in the world. That's okay. Okay. Well, compared to them, he does look a little bit, I don't know, Elmer Fuddish.
Forgive me, I only wish to stay one night. Castle or lock beyond my I will pay double the board.
Yep, money talks. Banish you with garlic. Oh, this would look so good on the big screen in a dark theater. I am going to the theater. When it comes out here in Japan in 5 years, I'm going to go see it. And so far, this is what happened in the novel. Don't go there, yeah. She gave him the crucifix, yeah. A lot of people, we have these kind of iconic memories through pop culture of vampires being afraid of crosses, crucifixes. What is it about the power of the cross? So Jesus himself, coming from heaven, utterly pure, stepping in the way of God's wrath on the cross. Those that died on the cross from Old Testament biblical laws were seen as under God's curse. So essentially, Jesus himself, being the Son of God, which makes him inherently God, allowing himself to be hung on a cross and dying in that way, became like a curse for humanity to stand in the way of God's wrath. That's what we call propitiation. And God's anger was on him. And therefore, his resurrection overcoming that. That is the thing that causes the powers of darkness to shriek and run away in fear. That God himself, the creator of the universe and all reality, would love humanity so much that he would subject himself and put himself under his very same laws and become a curse for us and then overcome it in life and resurrection. When Satan or demons or spirits, and even in mythology like this, these things that came up throughout Romanian, Eastern European history, they're still built on solid theology. Bless this virgin child. Oh. Well, I can tell you right now, this is not biblical. This must be hell for these people. How can they live so close to that castle? The vampire's grave. Find his tail, his cloven hooves. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Yeah, that was real. Or was it? That's, wow. Great directing, great storytelling there. And they're all gone. That is crazy. That's wild, man. They got out of there. Did they take his horse too? Okay, this is departing from the novel. Okay, this never happened to Jonathan Harker. They dropped him off at the crossroads, the Borgo Pass. So in the novel, some of the gypsies at least were employed by Dracula. So I don't know. Look at this. It's these little details like this that are so interesting to me. And you do have these mountain shrines, Christian shrines, in places in Europe, in the mountains, mountain villages. Oh, that's beautiful. So this must be the Borgo Pass, yeah? So I guess they did the very best they could for him, right? Without getting too close themselves. They just like, okay, look, you can sleep here, but we are up, homie, in the morning. Get out of the way. He's like hovering. Whoa. Man, look at that castle. Uh-oh. Having a panic attack? I would too. From a distance, from a far distance. That's already very different from the 1992 film, Coppola's film, where he spoke directly to him.
You are late. The midnight hour has passed. My attendants have all retired.
What attendants? Look at that. It was cold in color, cool colors all the way up until sudden warmth. You can tell this director had fun doing this.
Leave there your conveniences. Set out the deed and sit.
Would you not wish to wait till morning?
I wish you to do as I request.
Of course, sir.
Lord, your lord, I will be addressed as the honor of my blood demands it.
My lord, forgive me.
Like he's got holes in his lungs.
I am most impatient to bring my eyes on your covenant papers.
Oh my God. Oh, he was right there.
Drink.
Okay, he has to be knowing something is not right now. Okay, this guy is not human. Which do you think is scarier, guys? This or the 1992 version of Dracula?
Last night I saw, or rather I believe I saw a band of gypsies. They ventured to a small birch grove and...
I fear we yet keep close. Many superstitions here that may seem backward to a young man of your high learning.
No. No.
These gypsies, they exhumed a corpse.
It is their filthy ritual.
What manner of ritual?
Speak not of it again!
My God.
How I look forward to retiring to your city of a modern mind who knows nothing of nor believes any such morbid fairy tales.
No. No. He is terrified, yeah.
You are married, Herr Otter. Take heed what you do. I might ease your wound.
Oh, no, Lord. Oh, my God.
Come by the fire.
Look.
Your face shows you unwell.
He had tears. The statue is moving. Oh my God. That was terrifying. I know this is a horror movie, but a lot of horror movies are not able to capture this feeling, man. Just pause. The two ladies, they got their bonnets on the beach. Don't worry. I don't usually do this, but I have to make some, I got to write down some notes. Dude, his acting, both of them, in the scene, in the setting, in the buildup. You have this obvious creature of darkness, a thing that is not of this world, telling you not to worry. Those guys that you were bunking with last night, They're backwards. They're bumpkins. They don't know what they're thinking. While he's inhaling through his collapsed lung. Ah.
Do you ever
Do you
feel
ever
at
feel it?
times as if you were not? It's as if there is something at play that is too awful or grave to explain. As God, something is close at hand. That is his power. A gentle breeze from heaven. Destiny!
Listen to your friend, girl. You didn't see what I saw.
Forgive me. Everything I say sounds so childish. Your words spring from your honest heart. My heart is lost without my Thomas.
Man, he left him there all night? He didn't take him to his room or anything? A bedroom?
Count?
What happened to his finger? I'm shocked that he's still calling on the Count's name. I would be trying to get out of there right now. You know, I've seen pictures of castles like this that are still standing. Can't imagine living in places like this. Well, I guess it depends on what period the castle was built in, right? And how well kept they are. But this, you know, he's pretty old. Orlok is pretty old. Oh, shoot. Dude. So that's weird. It was on the chest. But I know that Eggers has done his research, so I don't know if that is a more accurate depiction. Because I have heard that this vampire, he went actually to the original legends from Romania about what vampires were actually like. And they're more like undead corpses.
And your signature language of my forefathers, your bride.
Just so yes.
May I?
We are newly married of late. Incidentally, I have letters to her. I would post if I
Lydia, you are fortunate in your love, your signature. I durst not neglect your commission.
Look at that. Even something of a box is so ornately detailed. Under the allure of gold, he needs that to be that breadwinner for his wife. I have a feeling like that contract is more than just... Some of that writing does not look Romanian. That looks ancient, like Mesopotamian or something.
Now are we neighbors?
If I may, my lord, if I may be slightly unsubtle in my approach, I wish to depart. I have been enduring the most irregular dreams. I fear I am taken ill.
It is a black omen to journey in poor health. You will obey this my counsel.
Man, his heavy steps. It's like like Frankenstein. It's like a monster.
You have my locket.
Chill. Chill. Is it again? All the doors are locked. Yeah. I always, I feel like, isn't that making too much noise? I mean, maybe the Count is just in such deep slumber that, who knows with this kind of creature, He probably doesn't hear anything. He's, yeah. I'm feeling unsettled right now. I know this scene from the book. I mean, it was distressing enough in the book, the way he was described, but with this monster of a character. Well, the character of Dracula is heavily involved in the occult. Actually, that is how he became. It's hinted that is how he became a vampire in the novels. More on that later. Don't try it. Oh, no. Yeah. Those are his dogs. Oh, my God.
Very young men. Just men. Just.
This is evil, man. This is evil. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. Look at that. Look at the back of his head. Ah. He is like a corpse. Ah. Ew. Oh. Man, he's gonna kill him. Man, that was intense, man. It's only been 48. It's only been 48 minutes, and I feel drained. I should have done this reaction with some other people. But, you know, I think it's really interesting that going back to Eggers' love of rich historical design and depth of, you know, research, you can see from the clothing of Orlok, right? The way he's dressed, that he is of Transylvanian or Cossack royalty, right? With the military buttons. And I actually looked up some designs online. I didn't look up the film, but I just looked up some, you know, historical designs, what a dead Transylvanian nobleman, as Eggers put it in his interview snippets, would look like. And this is how Eggers sold it for me, you know, before I knew anything else about the film. Those long sleeves and the fur, right, on the shoulders and on the sleeves, and because of the efforts that Eggers went into presenting it, it looks like something that could have existed. But I think on a philosophical note, it's really interesting that his predatory animal base nature of darkness now is at odds with the clothing he's wearing, which is supposed to signify royalty and high society and high living, the highest ideals that a prince or king is supposed to embody. And that's what evil does, right? It destroys, it corrupts, right? This is what Satan did in the Garden of Eden. He corrupted Eve with the idea of her being like God, as God. You see this also in the books. With Dracula, it's hinted that he made himself a vampire through alchemy, that he actually studied at a school of witchcraft called the Scholomance. And the Scholomance is not something that the novel came up with. Even today, there are legends in Romania and in Eastern Europe that the Scholomance was a school of witchcraft in the mountains of the Carpathians, that the headmaster was Satan himself. And Satan would take one student that was able to pass and grant them these special abilities, but their soul would be lost. I don't know if we're going to see some of that sorcery. I have a feeling we will in this film.
Troubled nerves and so on.
Troubled
Well, if it
nerves.
continues, let me know of it. But until then, keep it from your worries, my dear fellow.
Yes, of course.
I'm disposed to recommend that she sleep in her corset. It encourages correct posture, calms the room, and provides circulation.
Yes, very well.
Does it? 19th century.
He's coming.
I'll increase the ether.
Man. Is this how it's supposed to be? Okay, the Orlok, what was the plan there?
I cannot.
Still no trace of his firm's in daily chaos. I am most sensitive to your ardent nature. I shan't reprove you further in this error of judgment. I will send someone daily until Herr Canuck is found. Almost as well. I'm certain of it.
Friedrich, be not a child, please.
You mustn't be swept up in her fairy ways.
Her fairy ways.
I love her. She is blameless for her malady.
Forgive me. That was our little Friedrich.
Well, hungry as always, like his father. Friedrich in public.
I cannot resist you, my love.
Nanny!
Oh.